Cool. Online. So, I'm going to get another drink real quick, then I'll be back to start this.
So, here is the stream. That's a pretty nice stream, you might say.
Round.
No, not round. What's wrong with you? You got me one of my bottles.
Sure thing.
Okay, that wasn't the partial I didn't mean to do. Looks like we'll be fighting. And it'll be kind of flat. But okay.
All right. Wait, hold on. Headphones made my hair pop up stupid a bit. So, greetings, Internet. I am Amzrai, or just Mark, and I am sitting on, and I am holding court on the throne of games. I'm sitting on the court. When he sits on the court, he sits on the court. Sorry, that was stupid. I was going for the, when he sits around the house, sits around the house.
Your king is so solid. When he sits on the court, he sits on the court.
That.
It's supposed to be like fluid, where he sort of splooshes out over the court.
Yes, I'm definitely not a fluid.
Or gaseous, where he just floats aimlessly around the room.
I possess various fluids and gases, but...
Let's not talk about that. Oh, boy.
The heck was that sound?
What?
Are you making some kind of weird, like, kind of noise?
She might.
Was that Remy?
No, I was going...
I was hearing something like a... I can't actually make the noise. No, that's a bit too hard. Vaguely like a Jetsons car.
Neat! But no.
Only like a little less high-pitched and a little faster on the beat part of it. Anyway, that's Daniel. Y'all know him from my other streams. He is telecommuting today, so he will...
Be making trouble.
Yes, he'll be making trouble. I will be continuing today Batman Arkham Asylum. Poison Ivy has been injected with the Titan thing stuff, and her plants have now overrun the island and wrecked the backup Batcave before it could synthesize more than a dose of the antidote. So, that is where we will be picking up today. Get over here, Steam. There we go. Alright, so where exactly did I leave off? I need to go over there. There's something right around here that I haven't found yet. Oh no, wait, I remember what that is. I just don't know how to get there yet. I don't have a way of doing that. Which means that the game is clearly not reaching its climax as quickly as it feels like it is. So I should go ahead and proceed with story stuff. Wow, I missed both of those. Good job, Batman. Way to go. Are there any others around here? Because a little extra XP never hurt anybody. Better vantage for spotting them. No, I don't see any others. Okay, then.
You will pay, Batman, for hurting my babies.
Oh, God. She has stuff going on about those bastards.
When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Will you really? Now that's gratitude, is it? With given presents, experimental chemicals, and nice costumes, and they still turn on you. Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of time. Come and find me when you're done with that raid. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring the wine. I'll make the salad.
Whoa, who's shooting me?
It's rude to keep a distance.
Well,
That loser didn't stand a chance! I mean, look at me!
sniper, no sniping.
You will pay, Batman, for hurting my babies.
Oh, God. Does she ever stop going on about those bastards?
When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Will you really? Now that's gratitude, is it? With given presents, experimental chemicals, and nice costumes, and they still turn on you. Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of time, and a bag.
Jesus.
Come and find me when you're done with that raid. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring the wine. I'll make the salad.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting, Batman.
Okay, no more snipers. Dang it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, that works.
We're like sitting ducks. We're all gonna die.
What was that tremor? Is it another quake?
I take it all the shaking's caused by all these crazy plants.
It's a whole lot of shaking going on. Wait, where the heck am I going next? I'm in the wrong place. Let's see, can I get out quick by just charging into the mist and escaping out? Yes, I can. Or faster, anyway. Oh god, not what I wanted. What? Oh. Forgot to do that. That's the most important part of all.
So you're here at last. Do you like what I've done with the place? My babies are growing, Batman. Come and see.
No.
Such rich food for my babies. They've done nothing to you! I'll kill you for that, Batman! Every chance you kill Batman just makes me angrier. Are you ready for me? Do you think you can handle me? I'm waiting in here. Come to me. I'm just through here, waiting for you. I've got myself a little security, Batman. They'll just die if anything happens to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't go that way. Really? Get out of here, cursor.
I won't let you destroy it, Batman.
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plants were in pain. Now I realize they were evolving, growing stronger. And now we'll grow together.
I am stronger than you, little man.
Well, this is certainly a,
I will crush you like the insect you are.
thought I was clear of that. Oh, come on. Really?
Feeling the pressure? My plants will tear you and your precious body to shreds.
Seriously? Those things do not give very good indicators for where they're going to affect.
Give in to a more powerful force, Batman. Don't do it, Batman! I'll kill you for that.
Nope, 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 nope,
I'll
nope.
show the life. He's trying to hurt me. You cannot beat Mother Nature, but she can destroy you. I need help here, boys.
Get him again!
Save me from the evil bats. Gotham will be mine.
Dun dun dun. Fireworks?
No, it's still alive.
Is he? Oh, there he is. Dang it, I can't get to those places anymore, can I? Maybe it's one of those things that I just have to beat the game in order to be able to get. Wait, was that the last of the Joker teeth?
Do you like riddles, Batman?
Did you collect all 32? Or 28? How many teeth did a person said again?
I don't remember.
Agent sizers and 4 canines is 12.
It's the other way back to the Batcave. It's that way. That might be able to get me there.
24. If I have to. Yeah, I think it's 32.
Okay. Huh. Can I just not get there from here? Without a little mini-map, I have a very hard time orienting myself. That's not what I wanted to do. Here we go.
32, 28, 87 is wisdom teeth out.
Okay. So you were right both times.
There's no shame in cheating, if you admit you cannot solve my challenges. It's the Enigma Show!
Go see this diagram showing both the adult and baby teeth. It's slightly nightmarish if you imagine that like all in one mouth.
Oh god, no kidding. It's like shark teeth. Come on. Puzzle has many sides, but only some are visible. Oh, I guess that's that marker right there. That is not what I meant to do. Although there does appear to be something right here, so I can go ahead and grab that while I'm here. Oh no, wait, that's the other way. I'm just photographing everything in the general vicinity now, because I do not know.
God, it's the better option.
Oh, dang, I'm afraid I am going to have to cheat on this one. Unless, I just realized. Yup. It's one of those.
It's not some kind of horrible bad slider puzzle, is it?
No, no, it's not a slider puzzle. It's just one of the invisible question marks that I needed to be in detective mode to be able to see.
Ah.
Oh no, wait, it'll have to be on that side. There's like various places where there's the top of a question mark and then the dot is somewhere else. There it is.
Sounds like a really thing.
Mm-hmm. And in this case, the question mark was on a piece of glass, and the dot was on a wall across the room from it, through the piece of glass. Okay, now then there's something in the elevator shaft room. Well, elevator room.
Assuming that was Enigma's doing. That's what.
Oh, it's totally the Riddler. And I agree, that was clever. That was Trixie.
It's kind of uncommon for him to actually be clever.
Hmm. The clue wasn't very good, but all that's left is Chronicle of Arkham and 3 trophies. So I don't need to be looking for anything particularly weird. I just have to take care to not descend so quickly that I miss it.
Take care to not descend into madness.
Oh, I already took care of Scarecrow. Or rather, Killer Croc took care of Scarecrow. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that one. Yeah, Chronicle of Arkham already scanned, as I thought. Wait. I just... No, I thought I saw something through the bars there. What all was around that way? Was there anything else over here? No, that's just a one-way thing. Okay. It's probably in that one room that I didn't see anything in. But given that I didn't see anything in it, I wonder what it could have been. Well, just for the hell of it, let's take out some more of this. Oh, this isn't even on the right side of the room. What the heck? So it's somewhere right about here then. Like roughly around the center. Even. There. Why didn't I notice that before? Oh, maybe I did. I just didn't have the, that thing. Okay, so that leaves those three things there. That was an easy one. Hello, Remy.
I had scooped the cat. Pray that I did not scoop it any further. That didn't make sense.
No, it didn't.
It makes it sound like Vader's being a dork.
Okay, so it's somewhere upstairs. Like up there. And finally back in that one. Whoosh.
It's like 24 mile an hour sending this way.
Fun. probably another hive vent. Yep, there we go. And I missed. Of course. There it is.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
Hello, Kyle Tiger Taylor. I just noticed that you said that. I don't know how long ago that might have been. Okay, so that appears to be everything. Yep, that's everything in this
I am Edward
area.
Nigma, the world's greatest detective.
Oop, wrong way. Loop back around. Remy, that feels very silly. I can tell that you're propping your foot up on my head to grin.
Replacing Cobalt
What?
and
Placing Cobalt in bathroom?
replacing Cobalt and Batman.
Okay. Well, I mean, replacing Cobalt anywhere you can, I suppose, is a good thing, but... Okay, so... Oh. Ooh. Achievement unlocked, Riddle Resolver. Okay, so there's one this way, and one this way. Oh, and two this way. Well then. I'll go this way first, because that way is the way that I think I want to go after to get to a particular place. wait, that's the same clue as in the other place. So it stands to reason that the solution will be very similar.
Mind such as mine?
Mine? Mine? Come on. What is it, Vince? Meow. Hey there, buddy. Sweet kid. Aha. That's part of it. But where's the other part? instead, can I? Oh, come on. No. Well, that works. There we are. Oh, whoops. Yep, that would be it. Okay, so just that one now. There, that's what I was actually wanting to do. No, that's not what I was actually wanting to do. That's right. That's what I was wanting to do. Aha! That's cleverly hidden. I kind of rag on enemy NPCs for not looking up, but I'm just as guilty of that, it seems.
Scan and open.
Okay, so now I want to go that way, if I can anymore. Wait, really? That's not where I thought it was? Where it... Brr. 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 Dang it. How did... Okay, my mental map is just all kinds of screwed up. Wait, actually, maybe that was it. Wait, no. Yes, this way. Wasn't there one other way? in/out of the place.
Scan and open.
Stand and deliver.
Okay, where to, and do I get paid for fuel consumption?
What? No, not you.
Seriously, stand and deliver is a weird command in a day of pizza delivery. Where to, boss? No, I mean... that... No, I mean you're being robbed. Oh!
Okay, so I guess that way is an exit I can't take anymore. Unless it was actually down from here, which I doubt. Yeah, no, that's not a direction I'm going. Well, maybe those plants did just up and vanish. I don't know. I kind of hope so, because this area is just annoying. Or at least the area that connects to the outside is annoying. It's annoying to get out of here. That's the key piece of information. The main takeaway. Oh good, the way is cleared this way now. I've totally yeah. Here we go. And there's that thing. Oh no, seriously? I just did that? Why did I do that? No.
Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
Man, now I gotta go out the stupid way again. That's a lot of dudes.
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in. Let's see, A, no, that's not right. So it's B, Bane. Ah, here it is, Batman. Hey, looks like you're the guest of honor. Give him a big welcome, guys. Way to go! Yeah! Give him right! Yeah! Do it! Yeah, all right! Get up! Yeah! Do it!
Maybe that's where I would be. Oh, if this spot isn't high enough, it sure is close. Now, can I just, like, climb up and perch on there? Nope, he just climbs straight over. So that's not what I want. No, not quite high enough. Shoot. I need to get higher. There is no place else this high on this part of the island. And they're just still cheering. Ooh, my foot's gone numb. I should uncross my legs. Okay, so it's just 2 trophies left. Got that thing. Oh. Maybe I have to zip over there from the roof of that building, the penitentiary.
Do you need my help, Batman? Do you give up?
Ooh, I'm still missing quite a few in the medical facility. I should head back in there. Did I do this before? Oh, there it is. Hmm. How strange. Oh, they're way in the middle of places there. How? Oh. Well, that looks like an elevator. No, but it connects those two places. That's... everything's just on the map here. How are there things between these places? I am confused. Well, whatever the case, this would not seem to be the way to reach those spots.
Are you up to the challenge?
Faircroft Pharmaceutical. Amoxicillin. Decap. All of these medicines have the same label on them. Warning, potentially fatal. Certainly look like they could. Maybe I need to go down. Like some junkie cosmonaut. A million miles below their feet. A million miles. A million miles. Subject obscure. Oh, so there is something up there. Oh. Oh. That's not what I meant to do.
I don't believe it. How did you work that one out?
I'm not sure what the TikTok had to do with anything, but... Yay, all upgrades unlocked. Ah, there we are.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
Yeesh. Kind of silly the way it swung around like that. Aha.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff
Are mostly dead.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a safe haven for recovery.
Oh, it's right near the entrance, too. Oh. There we are. Nope.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a safe haven for recovery. An extensive breakdown of our costs and healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/prices. We accept most major HMOs.
I am Edward Nigma, the world's greatest detective. What? You're nearly done. Cheating, looking them up on the internet. Tell me.
The Riddler was just like, "What? Are you nearly done?" Wait, he was like, "What? You're nearly done? Are you cheating? Are you looking them up on the internet?"
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation Evaluation and Rehabilitation Center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called
fourth wall.
supercriminals who've been treated.
Fourth
But that is
wall.
only half.
Can you defeat a mind such as mine?
Normally I like fireworks, but, well, you know.
Fireworks? What's there to celebrate? Fireworks? What's there to celebrate?
Part of the room am I looking? Oh, it's right there. It's probably just up on that thing, isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, wait. A pyromaniac, Garfield Linz began as a petty criminal, but soon graduated to major crimes centering around arson, torching huge parts of Gotham in the process. But his fire soon raged out of his control, leaving him horribly scarred by one of his own blazes. His body is almost fully covered with burns, and he now wears a full-body flame-retardant suit when he's out pursuing his criminal interests between bouts of incarceration in Blackgate.
Bouts of incarceration. Why do they keep letting these guys go?
Amadeus Arkham founded the Elizabeth Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane, naming it after his mother, whom he euthanized as treatment for her dementia. Building it on the old grounds of his family's historic mansion on the outskirts of Gotham, Amadeus personally treated its first patient, Martin Mad Dog Hawkins, who had killed Amadeus's wife and daughter. After administering fatal electroshock treatments to Hawkins, Amadeus lost all grip on his sanity and was admitted to his own institution. Calendar Man. Fixated on the calendar, Julian Day became Calendar Man. What a pun! A villain who timed and tied his crimes thematically to certain holidays throughout the year, often leaving clues by which he could be caught. Gotham City's hopes for a day off are often clouded by the knowledge that any holiday of note is likely to be shadowed by Calendar Man's presence. Black Mask. Following the suspicious death of his multimillionaire parents in a fire, Roman Sionis inherited their fortune and then went on to bankrupt their company. Saved by a buyout by Bruce Wayne, Sionis came to resent and hate Wayne. Fixated on the concept of masks, Sionis carved one from his father's black coffin and sought revenge. His ensuing battle with the Dark Knight caused his mask to be burnt into his skin, remaking him as the Black Mask. Sionis is now a feared gang leader and one of the most powerful mob bosses in Gotham, with a burning hatred of the Batman. I need another drink. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, cousins with an uncanny resemblance to each other. They're cousins, identical cousins. Deaver and Dumfrey Tweed both shared criminal leanings and a fixation on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Teaming up, they've modeled themselves after Tweedledum and Tweedledee from that book, planning often outrageous, absurdist schemes to trap the Batman. Dumfrey.
Boy, they look really doopy.
Yeah, they do. And you'd expect them to be short, but no, they're just about our height.
That guy just has a shotgun. Who needs a trap when you have a shotgun?
Yep. I mean, compared to almost every other character in Batman and comic books in general, they're kind of short. But everybody in comics is too tall. Well, not too tall, but taller than average.
Wait, let's say 5'9"?
Yeah.
Like, they're taller than average.
Only slightly.
Average is like 5'7".
Yeah. But I mean, I'm saying they're our height, which we're not.
We're slightly taller than average.
Yeah, we're fairly average, really. Like average height should really be like a range rather than a direct medium or median. But yeah, we're in that average range, and we're shorter than most comic book characters.
They draw them tall?
They do. Like, let's see here. Firefly, 5'11". Black Mask, 6'1". Calendar Man, whose name is Julian Day. How hilarious is that? He's 6'3".
Get with the times, buddy. You should have been named Gregory.
Julian Gregory?
No, I mean like the Gregory thing.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Amadeus Arkham, 5'11". The Rat Catcher. Once employed as an actual rat catcher in Gotham, Otis Flanagan soon started using his natural gift, an affinity with and ability to control rats, to stage a variety of crimes. Eventually, his control over the vermin grew until he threatened Gotham City with a veritable army of rodents. Incarcerated many times at Blackgate, he's able to do as much damage within prison as without, using his loyal pets to relay messages and transport materials inside the maze of ventilation ducts that wind throughout the giant prison. He's 5'11".
Who the heck is Amadeus Arkham?
He's the guy who founded Arkham Asylum.
Founded or was one of the first
Founded.
patients?
Both a bit.
He didn't look like he was doing too good in that picture.
No, he was a psychiatrist. He founded it, named the place after his wife. It's the Elizabeth Arkham Sanitarium, whatever. And he personally treated its first patient, the madman who killed his wife, and kind of went crazy during the process. Like, he thought he had done so well. He was prepared to, like, he had begun... He thought he had rehabilitated and was releasing this criminal signed the papers for his release, and then immediately murdered the secretary that was right in front of him. At which point Amadeus Arkham was just like, nope, there's no hope for the criminally insane. All we can do is punish them.
That's psychosis for you.
Yeah.
Really good at masquerading as not existing.
Yup.
And then just casually flaring back up as though it's nothing.
Uh-huh. Humpty Dumpty. An obese, bald man nicknamed Humpty Dumpty for his egg-like form, Humphrey Dumpler is obsessed with taking things apart and putting them back together.
Dumpler.
Dumpler. His crimes at first were minor break-ins, leading to small mechanical items no longer functioning due to Dumpler's inability to adequately reassemble them after taking them apart. But soon his obsession grew to the point that major disasters occurred in Gotham, and Dumpler's crimes also extended to a gruesome attempt to fix his abusive grandmother by dismembering her and then attempting a Frankenstein-like reassembly. At Arkham, he is a model inmate, his quiet nature and imposing physique inuring him to the madness surrounding him. Dumpler. He's 6'3", 345 pounds.
Well, he's obviously supposed to be tall.
Yeah.
And Black Mask is supposed to be tall by character design. 6'11"? Sheesh.
Wait, what? No, he was either 6'1" or 5'11".
Oh, okay. Maybe 6'1". I think it was alright.
No. Clayface. He doesn't have a height. Well, I don't know that for sure, but... because I haven't switched to that yet, but... Initially an actor in horror films, Carlo went mad when he learned a classic film of his was to be remade with a different actor in the lead role. He took on the mask of the film's villain, Clayface, and killed several of the remake's cast and crew before being stopped by Batman and Robin. Later, Carlo joined the Mud Pack, an alliance of shape-changing, mutated villains who had subsequently used the name Clayface. While that group was defeated, Carlo tricked his allies and injected himself with the essences of several of them, becoming a superhuman imbued with the abilities to change shape, melt others into protoplasm with a touch, and mimic the powers of heroes or villains he copies. Oh, height 6'5".
Protoplasm isn't a thing, though. It's called cytoplasm.
Yeah.
It's full of organelles.
Killer Moth. Oh crap, what was Batman's sidekick name? Arthur. That's it, he's Arthur. No.
The Tick's sidekick name.
What did I say?
Batman.
I meant the Tick. Why did... I said Batman because it's Batman. Crap. Drury Walker was a minor criminal who adopted the identity of Cameron Van Clear, a master criminal who in turn masqueraded as the costume supervillain Killer Moth. He is a hired gun for Gotham's gangsters, but his ingenious weaponry, including his cocoon gun, does not protect him from regular defeat at the hands of the Batman. He is 5'9" also, okay. The Ventriloquist. Arnold Wesker was a timid orphan whose deep repression erupted in a barroom brawl. Because they used barroom as a compound word there, I tried to make it into something like baroom.
A barroom brawl.
A barroom brawl, resulting in him being sent to Blackgate Prison. There he encountered the puppet Scarface and promptly murdered the man who'd carved the puppet. The two are now inseparable, with Scarface directing a series of criminal activities. While most believe that Wesker is simply acting out a second personality through the puppet, Wesker sees himself as a reluctant lackey who merely does his puppet's bidding. 5'7", even shorter, okay.
When dissociative personality disorder goes more wrong than normal.
Mm-hmm. The Great White Shark. He's creepy looking. A crooked financier who stole millions of dollars, Warren White thought he'd scored a legal victory when his insanity plea went through. But when he got to Arkham Asylum, he realized his mistake. Driven insane by the other inmates, he was also disfigured by an encounter with Mr. Freeze that left him without hair, a nose, ears, or lips. Calling himself the Great White Shark, he filed his teeth into fangs to more perfectly resemble his new namesake. Putting his financial skills to use, he has become a major player in Gotham's underground crime scene, running a number of rackets from his cell in Arkham. 5'11".
He must be in a lot of pain most of the time. You file your teeth down to points. That's a lot of exposed dentin.
Mm-hmm. Mad Hatter. Oh, he looks like he's going to be short. Obsessed from a young age with Lewis Carroll's book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Jervis Tetch, an expert hypnotist, embraced a delusion that he was the incarnation of a character in the story, the Mad Hatter. Using his skills for mesmerism, the Mad Hatter has committed many crimes, often themed around the book, that inspired him and his love of hats and headgear, going so far as to implant his hats with mind control chips to amplify his hypnosis skills. Above all other headwear, however, he covets Batman's distinctive cowl and will stop at nothing to acquire it. What a weird obsession. Yep, 4'11". He is just barely tall enough to not be a midget.
It sounds like he could be defeated or pacified by Batman just like giving him a spare cowl.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Or like faking his death and leaving a cow hanging from something.
And then Hush. Tommy Elliot and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends, and unknown to Bruce, dark reflections of each other. A childhood sociopath, Elliot tried to kill his parents so he could inherit their fortune. When his plan failed, partly due to the surgical skills of Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, Elliot blamed Bruce. An incredibly skilled surgeon as an adult, Elliot planned an elaborate revenge scheme on the Batman. He disguised himself as the villain Hush, his face covered in bandages, but he was in the end defeated and unmasked by the Dark Knight. Hush still plots revenge against Batman, generating complicated schemes with surgical precision. 6'3". Maxie Zeus. A deranged gang leader, Maxie Zeus came to believe himself an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus. Creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding, Zeus became a power player in the Gotham City underworld. His criminal activities are perpetrated by his army of followers and, he believes, overseen by the Greek gods themselves. Only 5'6"? Really?
His girlfriends all complain that he likes to dress up as a swan.
Swan. Jack Ryder. Jack Ryder is an investigative reporter turned controversial talk show host, well known for his aggressive manner and his determination to get to the truth. What his viewers don't realize is that he's also the Creeper, a garishly colored vigilante who Ryder can, with effort, turn into at will, although at that point the Creeper's manic personality takes over. The Creeper is usually on the side of good, and just barely on the side of sanity. 6 foot even. Two-Face. District Attorney Harvey Dent was one of Batman's strongest allies in Gotham City until a criminal threw acid in Dent's face, hideously scarring him. The wounds fractured his psyche, and he was reborn as a schizoid criminal mastermind, obsessed with duality. His former good luck charm, a two-headed trick silver dollar, was damaged on one side in the attack, and Dent has seized on it as a reflection of his half-scarred visage. He flips it to decide the fates of his victims. Despite Batman's efforts to reform his former ally, Dent is consumed by his fixation on chance, and his crimes are designed to prove out his diametric philosophy. 6 foot even. The Penguin. The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an eccentric criminal mastermind, known as much for his love of ornithology and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, the Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. 5'2". Occupation, restaurateur/racketeer. Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. His middle name is a couch.
Oswald the Couch Cobblepot.
The little icon for Bane here looks like a gorilla. Imprisoned from birth to serve his dead father's sentence, Bane was raised inside the horrific environs of Santa Prisca prison. His only friend in the hellhole was a teddy bear he named Osito. Finding solace in smuggled books and meditation, he developed incredible powers of concentration. When he was subjected to military experiments using a steroid codenamed Venom, his iron-forged will helped him survive when other test subjects had died, and he managed to escape. Determined to prove his worth, he sought out Batman and broke the Dark Knight's spine, but Batman recovered and managed to best Bane, cutting off the precious venom supply that transforms Bane into a superhuman. 5'6" when normal, 6'8" when on Venom.
Yep. He basically is a gorilla when he's on Venom.
Mm-hmm. The Scarecrow. Taunted and bullied as a youth, Jonathan Crane vowed to overcome his fears through the study of psychology and biochemistry. Kicked out of his university for experimenting on human subjects, Crane then adopted the identity of the Scarecrow and armed himself with a specialized, fear-inducing gas that makes a person's deepest phobias become frighteningly real. His ongoing criminal reign of terror makes him one of Batman's most psychologically dangerous foes. 6 foot. Catwoman. An orphan who learned to survive on Gotham City's streets, Selina Kyle took to thievery to survive. But determined to do it in style, she learned martial arts and trained extensively to perfect her skills at cat burglary. Her criminal activities are often tempered by a reluctant altruism, making her an inconsistent villain and occasional hero. She regularly eludes capture by the Dark Knight and maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman that frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally legitimately romantic. She is 5'7", a little on the tall side, but not by much. That whip is not a cat o' nine tails. That is just a regular old bullwhip. An Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harleen Quinzel, instead became obsessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took on her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. Quinn is a violent and unpredictable felon whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this in some ways makes her just another of his victims, albeit a very dangerous one. Also 5'7", Killer Croc. Born with a rare mutation that made his skin green and scaly and grew his body to grotesque proportions, Waylon Jones was raised by an alcoholic aunt and bullied relentlessly for his appearance. He briefly worked as a carnival freak under the name Killer Croc, but his misanthropy grew, as did his bestial nature, pushing him to a life of crime. As his physical condition and mental state deteriorate, Killer Croc becomes a more bestial foe, increasingly detached from humanity. Unsurprisingly, obscenely tall, 11 feet. The Riddler. With an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. 6'1", Poison Ivy. Botanist Pamela Isley was transformed by a science experiment gone wrong into a plant-human hybrid. With chlorophyll flowing through her veins instead of blood, she developed a toxic touch and a pheromone-fueled talent for seduction. Her crimes have become more ecologically focused as she has increasingly abandoned her human side, identifying more with the natural world. Her unique brand of eco-terrorism often puts her into conflict with Batman, whose iron will usually protects him from her seductive powers. 5'8", Mr. Zsasz. A true sociopath, Zsasz grew up in a life of ease, but nonetheless became a serial killer. Indiscriminate in his prey, body count is the only thing that matters to Zsasz. He takes pleasure in arranging the corpses of his victims in lifelike poses before carving a mark for each of his victims into his own body. He is saving a special spot for the Batman. A special spot, huh? He gonna carve his dick. No, sorry, I had to say it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't have to say it, but you said it.
I did have to say it.
No, you didn't have to say it, but you said it. Oh.
5'8". Dr. Penelope Young. Penny Young was always a brilliant student who was prepared to do anything to advance professionally. She has built up a reputation for being a cold, calculating woman, focused only on the project at hand. She was hired at Arkham Asylum by Warden Quincy Sharp to head up the asylum's research department, and to finally restore to sanity the more deranged of Gotham City's supervillains. 5'6", kind of average. Frank Bowles. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended for drinking on the job and regularly holds poker evenings in the guard rooms. Frank is desperate to be top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. 6 foot. Warden Sharp. Quincy Sharp has been running Arkham Asylum for the past 3 years and has dedicated his life to restoring to sanity the so-called supervillains that plague Gotham City. He is currently campaigning to become the next mayor of Gotham. To facilitate this campaign, he has instigated stringent new security and experimental research policies at Arkham. 5'8". He looks shorter than that, but that could just be due to his weight and not having any context for the picture there.
At Arkham Asylum, right?
Commissioner Gordon. What?
I dare them to make an At Arkham Asylum Twitter account.
There could well be one. Police Commissioner James W. Gordon dedicated his career to cleaning up the corruption of the Gotham City Police Department, a goal he has come a long way towards accomplishing. He has been equally tough on crime, and in the pursuit of making Gotham City safe for all its citizens, Gordon has forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, the mysterious vigilante known as Batman. 6 foot.
Back in the Adam West continuity,
Oh yeah,
Batman
they were.
and Robin were full-on deputies.
Yep.
Like, legally deputized.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Cash. One of the most senior and respected guards at Arkham, Cash is only afraid of one inmate, Killer Croc, who severely wounded Cash once during a riot in the asylum. Cash remains determined, however, to keep the asylum's inmates under control and to conquer his fears of Croc. 6 foot. Oracle. The daughter of Gotham City's Police Commissioner James W. Gordon, Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years. But all that ended when the Joker shot her through the spine. Paralyzed from the waist down and confined to a wheelchair, Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle, and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a constant stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. 5'11". Wow, she's pretty dang tall. The Joker, an insanely homicidal supervillain. The Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. 6 foot even. Batman himself. When his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal element that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection, in addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of specialized gadgets and vehicles, operating out of his secret Batcave below Wayne Manor. 6 foot 2. And for some reason, Bruce Wayne gets his own bio. Born into the wealthy Wayne family, Bruce Wayne had an idyllic childhood, although he was given a strong sense of justice by his moralistic and philanthropic parents, Thomas and Martha. After their violent murder at the hands of a mugger, Bruce dedicated his life to battling the criminal element that took their lives. He left Gotham for many years to train his mental and physical abilities across the globe, finally returning to take up the mantle of the Dark Knight. Also 6 foot 2. Duh.
Well, in that case,
Although that's interesting.
Yeah, in that case, maybe Batman should be like 6'4" if you count the years.
it has the first appearance of each of these characters, and it notes Bruce Wayne's first appearance as Detective Comics number 27.
Huh. So the first, 26 Batman stories were just,
Oh, no.
This detective?
Never mind. Batman's first appearance is also Detective Comics number 27.
Really?
Yeah. I guess Detective Comics didn't really settle on or didn't really find a main character, who knows when they settled on one, until issue number 27.
For some reason I thought the Batman was originally in Detective Comics number 1.
I did too.
Back when he had a pistol.
I guess we were just thinking of how Superman was in Action Comics number 1. At least I think. Now I'm not even sure of that. Thomas and Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne was a gifted surgeon and heir to the Wayne fortune. Dedicated to philanthropy as much as medicine, he and his wife Martha were well known and respected in Gotham. Martha Wayne shared her husband Thomas's charitable nature and was dedicated to her son Bruce's upbringing. She was well regarded in Gotham City's social circles and helped host lavish charity balls at Wayne Manor. But Wayne's got the biggest balls of them all. Okay. Their tragic murder at the hands of a desperate burglar, Joe Chill, in Gotham's Crime Alley, shook the city to its core and led to years of urban blight. It also inspired their son Bruce to eventually become the Batman.
That's just nominative determinism. Crime Alley? Seriously?
Well, that could be,
I don't know if it was originally called that, but by calling that, you're guaranteed to perpetuate the crap out of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was about to say, that even if it wasn't called that, it makes me think of that, Something Awful, SimCity joke. Comedy Goldmine, I think it was, wherein, they had all the different advisors or people just complaining to the mayor or whatever, and one of them saying, the rate of crime, especially sexual assault, on Martin Luther King Boulevard is extremely high. In order to better reflect this, I propose we rename it to Rape Street. Yes, don't deal with the problem, just make people very aware of it.
And also attract all these rapists who didn't quite know where to apply their trade. Oh boy. Nope.
Okay, there's those weird ones floating out over there. I'll try taking the elevator down and see if that doesn't change anything. Or, see if that doesn't bring me closer somehow.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story.
Door locked. Oh, hey. Didn't notice that before. Ah. I don't think that was supposed to go quite like that. And that door is also locked. How do I get back down there? Oh. There's a vent. Oh, wait, seriously? Is that all it was?
Patient interview 44. This is another interview with Edward Nigma. Yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family. Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guard!
That's not the way I wanted to go either. Door's around here, isn't it? No. Where the heck is the door? Oh, it's barricaded. It made it behind a lot of other things. And thus obscured. And also made me unable to pass through the door, so... Isn't it? Oh, the game crashed.
Oh no! How many spiders do you think it'd take to make it like that?
I don't know. Let's try that again. So I'm going to turn the fan on. I'm starting to get a little warm. Oh, what? Seriously? It set me back here. Hadn't saved. Would have expected it to auto-save anytime I successfully found a challenge thing.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another...
Yep. You know, thinking about it, I think the game's crashed in that exact same spot before. Must just be something weird about trying to load the next area. Possibly combined with all those cobwebs. Aw, it's Bane's teddy bear.
you know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker or Two-Face. Or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets? With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham. No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
So it seems like it would be very, enlightening and humbling if the Riddler knew Batman's real identity.
Why is that?
The little audio interview thing I just saw indicates that he's convinced that Batman is a criminal just like any of the other crazy masked people running around Gotham, because he sees no other way for him to be able to afford all of his fancy stuff except for with the money he presumes Batman steals from all of the criminals he defeats.
Nope, you're just rich.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the deal with that door. Okay, so there's nothing in the morgue. Ah. Wait, what? Oh, are you serious? It was just right there. Where's the obvious man when you need him?
I think you mean Captain Obvious.
Yes, that is what I mean.
His superpower is that he states the obvious. Captain Obvious on the scene. The sky is blue and the grass is green.
Is Captain Obvious now a poet as well?
No!
Okay, there has to be another way over there. Doesn't say it's a breakable wall, but it sure as hell looks like one. Oh, that's not where I wanted that.
Is the generosity of our benefactors on the wane?
Oh, hey. Oh, I just overlooked that one.
Can you defeat a mind?
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
Wait a minute. It was just this hallway here? Which I apparently haven't been to before? That's weird.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. Important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait. Have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yeah.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Character bio unlocked. Alfred Pennyworth.
Puzzling, isn't it?
Okay. So, back to the mansion. There's the mansion again. Right, Arkham West. Oops.
It's the Enigma Show!
That was a tiny Like, someone would have to be really lucky or just incredibly observant to notice it without knowing that they needed to be looking for something right there.
Riddle me this.
Whoa! I was not paying close enough attention there. That hurt. There we go. Excellent.
It's the Enigma Show.
Ooh, 2 things left in the Botanical Gardens. I know where one of them is. 1 thing left in Arkham Island West. Yeah, that's about what happened, Lord Bobry. Okay, so one right here. Okay, I know what that one is. I just have to figure out what that one is. Oh, come on. Isn't there something I can hack to make this, stop being electrified? I think that's not the way I want to go anyway. Haha, this way. Haha, that way. For it. Okay, well, up I go then. Dang it. Okay, I guess I have to zip line over there. And while you are at least somewhat behind Lord Bobry, it's hard to say exactly by how much, because I'm not doing a terrific job of keeping up with the chat. Like, I have no idea when you said that previous thing. Nope, no timestamp. There might be an option for that in this client, but I don't know.
I've never seen one that didn't have it.
At the very least, this one doesn't have it by default. No, that's not where I wanted to go.
Must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
Okay, that's all that's left. Which means actually that now would be a pretty good time for excuse me, now would be a pretty good time for me to call it for the day, because, you know, jumping right into the final dungeon, as it were, and then having to quit partway through, well, that's no fun. So yes, come back tomorrow for what will probably be the thrilling conclusion. Probably thrilling, probably conclusion. Take your pick. Of Batman Arkham Asylum. I'll be back at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will get all of the Riddler trophies and things and stuff. And yeah. Make sure that that autosave happened. Yes, good. And of course, Thursday and Saturday, 9 p.m. for other stuff. Hope to see you then. Thanks again. Good afternoon.